Here's how to create a contact underneath the particular GC or vendor or architect or what have you. In our sample before, under the concrete vendor, we'll go ahead and go to GCs and vendors. You can query all the estimate vendors by clicking on the estimate vendors list view here. You can do it that way. Or if you want to click on GCs and vendors here, you can find a vendor. Or if you go to the super search at the top, you can type in the name of the vendor, in this case, concrete vendor, and then select that. So there's multiple ways to find your vendors or GCs in the system. Once you found it, you'll bring up the information that you typed in previously, and underneath the contacts and employees section, create the new contact employee button. I'm going to ask if you want to do a general contact or an employee contact. We're going to select general contact. An employee contact is someone we use to track employee information. In this case, select general contact and continue. As you see, it's already tagged to the concrete vendor, so just put in his last name. And if you want to search this, when you select your estimates or jobs, you want to put at least the basic city and state information. Okay. You can get more complicated, but the bare requirements in order to find them in the system would be these two fields. Okay. Once I save it, it'll bring me to the contact employee detail. So in this case, I've set up Bill Clinton. And the next thing I can do is I can now specify the city and state coverage area by clicking on the city and state coverage area button. What this allows me to do is to allow Bill Clinton to cover, not just have his home state that he works in or represents, but then add other places, for example. In this case, maybe he works for Los Angeles, Texas. He covers that as a representative. Maybe he covers South Florida, Miami Beach, Florida. Okay. Once I've saved it, now if I were to do the super search inside the job, I would then be able to use Texas, Florida, Georgia, or any of the combinations of city and state to find him now.